YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Rod Kilo here, back with another Elden Ring video. Get off my screen. Um, so here today just to update y'all with my build and everything. I know a lot of y'all don't give a shit, but I figured I'll just show it, and that's not what we're really here for. We're here because I haven't talked about it yet, but I wanted to do like my top 5 favorite video games in the past decade. And I'm gonna throw in a couple of honorable mentions in there, but it's really just my top 5 as of right now. The ones that didn't miss and the ones that had a little bit of problems, but the core of the game itself was just out of this damn world. So we're gonna get into that real quick. If y'all, oh damn it. Sorry about that. If you like what you if you like what you hear, if you agree or you got, leave me down in the comments section below your top 5 or your favorite game at the moment. Just leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and then hell, we could chat it up, talk about it. But real quick, so going over the build, your boy now is level 359. And as you can see, I went ahead and topped out my endurance. We moved some points around and stuff. So that way I can wear literally my favorite type of stuff. So usually this is how I would be playing the game. Yes, Moonveil. For all of y'all Moonveil haters, get over it. My Rivers of Blood, yes, still, once again, get over it. And then literally the best shield in the game, by far none compare, the Fingerprint Stone Shield. And then, of course, my little scepter. But yeah, this is the stuff I usually like to run with. And then I went ahead and did that so I can get rid of Great Jar's Arsenal. And then it would be my Green Turtle Talisman. And if I don't need that, then I'll just switch it off between this talisman if I just want to shoot people up a little bit, or this talisman if I want to do, successive hits. But this one, Shard of Alexander, that stays since I do spam the shit out of the damn weapon art. Not even gonna lie to y'all. But yeah, look at this big ass shield. I'm telling y'all, this bitch, it has protected me so damn good, it's not even funny. Massive as hell, including this armor. That's why I had to raise my stats like that, because this armor is heavy, and this is heavy as shit. And the other day, I made a video saying they don't really have much for tank builds, and I still stick to that. Like, you look up videos on different builds for this game, and there's tons of different builds, different sets, but none of them really focus on the tank build. So we got the best armor for physical defense, and then we got this talisman for physical defense, and then this talisman is for the non-physical defense. So like my magic, fire, lightning, and holy, all that good shit. And then I have 2 incantations that help me even more with my physical defense. So I will pop the Golden Vow. That gives attack as well. And then I will pop Black Flames Protection. It make your flasks, like your fruit punch, like it won't fill up your health bar as much, but it still helps. And then we pop the Black Flame, so that's the downside to that. But we now have 69 plus of physical defense. And as you can see at the bottom, it didn't help with the other stats, but it is what it is. But physical wise, when you just got like Millennia, dude, between these buffs and this shield, I can tank through her hits. Now granted, she still heal her ass off hitting my shield, but that's whatever. But yeah, we can single-handedly tank on millennia by ourselves. Yes, and I'm going to include my mimic tier. Screw anybody in the comment section. Whatever aspect they give you in these games, you fucking use it, exploit it until they fix it or nerf it. But right now, I'm at my farming spot. Well, everybody's farming spot. You know, with the sleeping ants and then the big ass bird out there, ka-choo. But yeah, I'm finna show y'all that real quick. So let's take all this off. Put that on. And I like to use Radon's Great Bow. That's just me. I would say any medium basic bow. I haven't tried the light bows with this. Don't do that. But I use the Great Bow just because I want to fucking use it. And then you put on your gold scarab for more runes. And then yeah, so this is what I rock. This is literally my farm right here. This is literally how I do my farm. So we're gonna go ahead and reset him. If y'all see at the bottom, I got 12.8 million runes sitting up on me. Alright, so this is what I call it. I call it the one arrow, one wave. The one and done. So we're gonna go ahead and pull out our bow. We shoot homeboy. He comes to us. While he's coming to us, we pop our gold pickled foot. Let him drop. That's 37k right there. And then the one arrow, the one wave. Literally, just one arrow, one wave. Over and over again. Come back to the grace. Reset it all. And rinse and repeat. Your pickled foot lasts for 3 minutes. So you got 3 minutes to pump out as much as you can. There's 4 that lives through that wave. A little lower at the bottom. But we don't really care about that one. So while he runs through, I always make sure he run through the tree. Because sometimes he don't run all the way off the damn cliff. And then we don't get paid. So that sucks. But yeah, the one arrow, the one arrow, one wave strat. That's how I do it all the time. Pop him. Let him fall off the cliff. And then one arrow, one wave. Rinse and repeat. And yeah, that's how I've been farming up all these levels. Because now, I'm going to show y'all real quick. So I had to move some points around to get my endurance up to level 99. This is my 3rd playthrough of the game. And it's going to be more to come, I promise you that. But I want to get strength up to at least 50. Dexterity up to 50. And then from there, honestly, y'all, we're going to do nothing but arcane. Because I had arcane up to 34. Took points out of that and made it 20. Then took more points out of that and made it 8. And this really needs to get it up to 20 so I can at least use the arcane, the Rivers of Blood katana. But yeah, so we need 2, 9, that's 11, and then 12. So we need 23 levels to get my stats where I want them to be before I further go into the game, because then from there it's just nothing but arcane. But yeah, we got 13.2 million runes on us right now. Let's see how much we can level up. So we're at 8. We can only go up 9 levels, y'all. 9 levels. 13.2 million runes, and we can only go up 9 levels. That's a daggone mean shame. But we're gonna just keep it going. My buff is just going. I'm just running my damn mouth. But it's okay. I got plenty of these. I even farmed up plenty of these. You see, I got 82 in the box and I hold 10. So we got 92 pickled foot to just run through and farm up. And this is all I'm going to be doing for the rest of the night. This glorious Sunday to end my weekend before it's time to go back to the 9 to 5 grind. But now that I showed y'all the build and my farming, that's why I got the volume turned down. Y'all don't have to watch none of this gameplay. I'm just here to talk about my favorite top 5 games in the past decade. Because, not even gonna lie, gaming is like in an awkward place right now. Like, I would pick the most awkward time to try to do videos and shit. But, a lot ain't coming out done. A lot of them are half-ass done, and then they just don't give a shit, whether it's done or not. We still got y'all money, so what? So gaming ain't in the best state right now, but there's still some diamonds in the rough out there. There's still some gems, and I want to talk about those 5 gems for sure on my list. So to spark it off, and this is in no order, these top 5 ain't like better than the other, the other out of the other 5. It's just straight up my top 5. I put them in any order. They all about the same to me because that's how good they are. So to spark it off, number 1, hands down, God of War, the recent one. Ragnarok should be coming out here soon, so hopefully it's not on the PS5, but your boy is definitely going to get it as long as it's on the PS4. I can't get a PS5 because I'm too broke, so instead of PS5, your boy need to buy another damn car. I ain't even gonna lie to you, but hopefully it's on the PS4, and we're definitely going to be playing that here soon when it comes out. But God of War, y'all, not even gonna lie, have always been a hands down top 10, if not top 5, top 3 game since its release way back when. That game is so goddamn amazing, it's not even funny. The only thing that put me off, which is the one negative that put me off at first, like the first hour it put me off, was the new core gameplay of God of War. Because for all you old heads out there like me that played the original God of Wars, it's a night and day difference from the way you play this newer one. And it took, like I said, it took me like an hour to get used to it. But after that, it was alright. So, literally, and then, I'm not even gonna lie, y'all, I stay up. Your boy don't sleep like that. Like, I get up sometimes 4:30, 5:30 in the morning to go to work. And, but that's after like less than 5 hours of sleep. I don't sleep like that. So, I'm a late night gamer. Like, my bedtime literally is between 12:30 and 1:30 at night. Sometimes 2 o'clock. I go to bed certain times after that. It just depends. Because I have to time it. If I go to bed too early, then I'm looking up at the damn wall around 1 o'clock. If I go to bed at 9, I'm guaranteed to wake up again at 12. And then I'm up for the rest of the night. And then by the time I doze off again, I'm up again. By the time I doze off, my alarm is about to go off, and it pisses me off. So, your boy have to go to bed late to wake up properly, if that makes some damn sense. I have to deprive myself of sleep to get the proper sleep. Make no damn sense. But anyway, yeah, I'm a late night gamer, and those times, for those of y'all that played the new God of War, you're in the boat talking with your son and everything. It can put you to sleep faster. So, between that, the new gameplay on it compared to the old style of God of War, and, it's not our usual Kratos. He's still a savage. Don't get it twisted. That man is still a beast. He's just wiser now. He's more wiser. He's more toned down because he's older, which is natural. Us men, we kind of, our anger and aggression, our hot-headed, that kind of goes down after so many years. By the time we hit our mid-30s, well, for us mature ones, mid-30s, early 40s, 50s, we ain't got time to be pissed off. We just don't care anymore. It's females that, as they get older, they turn up more. Go figure. But, yeah, so Kratos is still Kratos. He just plays a little bit different because he got his son to look after and teach him the ways of a warrior. So that's the summary of the new God of War, the newer one. And now we're waiting for Ragnarok to come out. But yeah, hands down, one of the top 5 games that came out. So now moving on from that, let's go into number 2 spot. I'm pretty sure nobody's going to disagree with this. Monster Hunter World. I cannot tell you enough for that to be my very first Monster Hunter experience video game. It did not disappoint. It did not disappoint. I love Monster Hunter World. I just can't play it anymore because the servers are a little wonky. When I play Monster Hunter World now, because it's done with its life cycle. That's the one negative about it, y'all. It's done with its life cycle. They went out, did Monster Hunter Rise, and watching gameplay on that, I'm just not feeling it. I guess I'm Monster Hunter World till the day I die, but I'm just not feeling that gameplay compared to Monster Hunter World. But they went on to Monster Hunter Rise, and my only negative with Monster Hunter World, I feel like they could have kept that game going. Hands down, they have tons of older Monster Hunter games. I tried out some older ones, and I just couldn't get with it. For one, you can't lock on to the monster. So you got this big-ass blade, and you're swinging for the fences and can't hit the broadside of a damn barn because you can't lock on to the monster. So that was a major downside for me in older Monster Hunter games. So that I just couldn't do it. So but this newer one, Monster Hunter World, it pacified and babied the shit out of me, and I would still be playing that game right now if the servers wasn't a little wonky and the game was still in its like healthy life cycle. There's still players, and I can still get on there and, you know, do SOS and help other hunters, because my son, you know, that game came out when my son was younger. Well, now that he's older, he loves animals, you know, he loves, you know, all kinds of mythology and different stuff, and he loves watching me play the game. Just daddy can't really play it as much as I used to because of the servers. So that kind of sucks. But when he wants to watch me play it, I usually stop doing what I'm doing and then I go to some Monster Hunter World, because you can't really get bored of that game. Well, you can after you've killed everything about 150 times a piece. But, you know, it's still some really good core aspects of that game. And it's a timeless wonder, in my opinion, that I can look up 2 years from now and be like, oh, you know what? Let me go back and play a little Monster Hunter World, you know, and just have a blast. My only negative with that game is the fact that they didn't keep it going as long as I think they could have. You know, there's still games like Fortnite and Destiny 2 that are still going strong with its life cycle. They just steady keep adding in new content, new updates, and new this, new that. And I feel like Monster Hunter World could have did the same. But they went to Rise, and I understand all good things must come to an end. It just sucks. That's all. But amazing game, hands down. Can't nobody beat that experience like Monster Hunter World. They did it, and they just got better with it during its life cycle. And like I said, the game is still going strong. It's just a little wonky with the servers. That's all. So, moving on from that. Number 2. I mean, that was... dude, get your shit together. Number 3 spot. Ghost of Tsushima. If you have not played that open world game, that beautiful masterpiece, and you're into those type of games, I suggest you go pick it up right now. That is an amazing game through and through. Beautiful story. Love the hardships. Love the fighting combat. Like, all of it was good. I really... not even gonna lie to y'all, I don't really have nothing negative to say about Ghost of Tsushima. Maybe it's the inner weeb in me, but I have nothing bad to say about Ghost of Tsushima. I can't really think of any negatives. Like, I'm trying to think. I mean, because the one negative at first was a beautiful game like that didn't have multiplayer. Well, that blows that out the water because they added multiplayer after a while, and the multiplayer works amazing. You would think, a game like that didn't work too well, but it did. It worked, and it's freaking amazing. So, yeah, Ghost of Tsushima, I can't really see a negative. Maybe if I was to nitpick, which I'm not trying to, but maybe... Nah, fuck that. I ain't gonna nitpick shit. That game was just fucking amazing, and hands down, another definitely in the top 5, because it came out good. It came out July 17th, my grandfather's birthday. Y'all, I couldn't put the damn game down. And we were still in lockdown. It was during COVID. It came out July 17th, 2020. I couldn't put the damn game down. My job was still on hold due to COVID and shit. So it came out that Friday, July 17th, 2020. I platinumed that bitch literally that following Monday. I could not fucking put that game down. It was amazing. Just spectacular. Beautiful. And that's all I got to say on that one. Number four. Sekiro. Another weeb spot. I know. Screw you. I don't care. Sekiro. Shadows Die Twice. Amazing. That was actually... And it holds a special place in my little itty witty bitty heart, because that was actually the first From Software game I completed. It was just spectacular. The entire experience was amazing. You actually felt like you was getting powerful. Your skills was getting better and better, sharper. You was reacting more frequently and faster. It wasn't none of this like what I'm doing right now. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm sitting up here killing like maybe 12 to 15 ant people and one bird, getting all this different money up just to level my character up and get stronger. So when the next boss I come across, I'm just going to delete him out of existence and shit like that until next playthrough. It wasn't nothing like that in Sekiro. I mean, you could level up to get your skills, get different skills to help you in combat and get money to help you upgrade your prosthetic tools and get better, some different items. But that was it. That was it. The level up was, bitch, learn the game and get good. That was it. And for that, and some people say that was the hardest From Software game. Well, Elden Ring took that spot apparently, but yeah, some say that was the hardest From Software game, and I beat it. I platinumed it after a while. I'm completely done with that game. I did a couple of live streams with that game, so I am officially fully done with that game. I've even done the other ones that you get those cosmetics, to where your character got those different outfits and shit like that. I've already completed those. So I am 100,000% done with Sekiro. If I play it again, it's just because I legitimately want to go through nostalgia and play it again. It's just that good. I'm sorry. If anybody say anything different, don't care. Sekiro was goddamn amazing. That's just what that is. And then finally, coming to the last spot. Of course, the game y'all watching me do now, Elden Ring. Hands down, one of the best games in this generation as of right now, in these past 10 years. Because like I said, games have been in a weird spot as of late. And this one had its problems. It's had its bugs, its frustrations, and shit like that. There's some shit in here that's way too overpowered. Like now, my buddy Rush, he's into the strength build, and he's going through with these two big ass dual wielding hammers and clobbering motherfuckers. Like he's just deleting them from existence. This man touch your pinky toe with those hammers, and literally 3/4 of a boss's health bar is gone. Just deleted. I want to say that's more overpowered than the damn Comet Azul 10-second infinite FP mage build, sorcery build. Like, that's some fun shit to watch. Like, there was a couple fights I'd even have to get involved. He run in there, 2-tap him, and alright, we're done with this boss. And it's like, okay, alright, on to the next one. So, it's some crazy builds in this game and everything else. And, like I said, it got its problems. What was it, Friday's video? I went over a month later review of this game. It got its issues, not even gonna lie. But honestly, y'all, the issues on here you can live with. You can deal with. You really can. Because nobody's been doing it better than From Software. Miyazaki and From Software do not miss. And it's for that reason particularly. Because of the way how much love they give their games. They care. They care. That's the messed up part about it. They care so much to make sure that they royally screw you over. Ain't that something? Like, this game is hard unless you're, you go into particular builds, or you're sitting up here doing what I'm doing, farming for hours on end and getting your character's weight up and shit. This game is furiously frustrating. Like, straight up, the one boss, not even gonna lie, he do not give a shit about your build. He don't give a fuck about what you're running. It's catch these hands and beat me, or, damn it, you're supposed to shoot first and then hit your pickled foot. You're wasting time, brother, man. You're wasting time. But yeah, Radagon, Elden Beast, they do not give a shit about your build. They do not. I have yet to see anybody just melt those two. I have seen, you can glitch them. And the other day when we was helping our buddy out, me and Rush was helping Nigel out, beat the Elden Beast. We burned through Radagon, and then Elden Beast got glitched. He was stuck in one spot. We had him perfectly triangulated, and we just melted that man and destroyed his existence. So that's the only way that you can beat them two, is through a glitch. That will eventually get patched. So, yeah, it goes back to they're going to royally screw you over. But I have yet to see anybody, like, obliterate them two. I've seen somebody beat them, just straight up, and it was a good fight, no hit run type shit. I've seen those, but, like, just straight up melt them two? No. Ain't happening. I have not seen it, and I don't think I'm ever going to see it. But I'm using that as an example. They made their game so good and beautiful to fuck you over so hard and raw. But that's what we came for. We came to get better, get stronger, just enjoy the damn game. And they gave us a spick and span polished game from release. It's been a month now and 2 days, and this game is still going strong. Still going strong. And I'm glad that this is actually the first From Software game I experienced from release, because at first, Sekiro, I experienced that 6 months later of its release. We ain't even going to talk about Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3. I beat them, and their DLCs, but I experienced those like years later. Like, literally, y'all, November was when I finally beat Dark Souls 3. After I picked it up in October. So, yeah, that's Elden Ring. So those are my top 5. And real quick, I'm gonna do a couple quick honorable mentions. The Neo series, Neo 1 and 2. Yeah, I know, more weeb shit. Shut up. Neo 1 and 2, hands down, really good games. Neo 1 really brought it. Really brought the heat. I feel like they kind of fell off with part 2. Maybe that's just me, but, they went more into customization, which was fine and dandy, but something's just not right there. Something's just missing in Neo 2. And once again, both of them still good. I give Neo 1 a 9, and I give Neo 2 an 8. 8.5. 8.5. So it was still good, those two games. Let's see. Another honorable mention. It haven't been in the last decade, but I think I didn't pop my damn pickle foot. It hasn't been in the last decade, but I'm still going to say it. Gears of War 1, 2, and 3. Exactly. 1, 2, and 3. Judgment, Part 4, 5. I don't know what the hell they was doing. I played Judgment, but I have yet to play Part 4 and 5. And I think I've done that for a reason. Because 1, I don't want to get a damn Xbox. And 2, I've just heard a lot of... Did I miss? Bruh. Are you serious? Okay, now the bird. Okay, good thing we didn't pop a foot. So let's reset his bitch ass. Where was I? Oh yeah, Gears of War 1, 2, and 3. I don't know what the hell they was doing with 4 and 5. I heard mixed reviews on it, and I guess that's what like kind of steered me away, especially after I played Judgment. Make sure your ass fall before I pop this. But Gears of War 1, 2, and 3, you cannot go wrong. You cannot go wrong. All three of them bitches is a 9.5. Straight up. I love the shit out. I could play Gears of War 2 and 3, the multiplayer mode by myself all goddamn day. Straight up. And, yeah, I'm trying to see. Is there any other honorable mentions in the top of my dome? And this last one, it's not a top 5. It's not. I just want to give a mention to it because it could have easily, hands down, been a top 5 if the people that was working on it cared about it more. And it's Anthem. Straight up. That definitely would have been in one of my top 5 games because while I played it, the experiences me and my buddy Rush had, it was amazing. It was a good game, very fun game, but due to the lack of their attention on the game itself, it fell off, and you know, it sucks. It really does, because I feel like Anthem could have really gone far. Like the class system, you felt like Iron Man and Terminator had a baby. And that's what you are playing that game. It was fucking phenomenal playing that game. It was an adrenaline rush. I liked the combo system. I liked the setups between my buddies' combos and my combos. Like, it was just amazing. But due to lack thereof, love and attention, like straight up, if Miyazaki and From Software did Anthem, the game would have been glorious. It would have been glorious. The ones that did God of War, everybody that's in my top 5, if all of them came together and revived Anthem, Anthem would be the game of the year. If they revitalized it. But they're not. So we just got to take that L as gamers. And that's just what that is. And it sucks. I hate it. I still would love to. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. A while back, I was in limbo. I didn't have no other game to play until Dying Light 2, which I'm going to get back on that. Start making videos on that. And Elden Ring came out. I didn't know what to fucking play. Like I said, I got Monster Hunter in my back pocket, but once when you beat Fatalis so many times, there's really no other challenge other than Elatrion's bitch ass, but we don't talk about him on this channel. Yeah, fuck that guy. But anyway, yeah, I was in limbo. I didn't really have nothing else much to play, and not even gonna lie to y'all. Okay, my buff ran out. I was going to go back to Anthem. For what? Just because that's how much I like the game. But anyway, so yeah, that's my top 5. God of War, Ghost of Tsushima, Sekiro, Monster Hunter World, and Elden Ring. Not in particular order. Those are just by far the top 5 games that, for me, I give the honored top 10 score for, because that's how good they was, because they were good games on release and they only got better with time. Neo 1 and 2 are my honorable mentions. Gears of War 1, 2, and 3. We ain't gonna talk about the rest of it. And then Anthem. Yeah, those are honorable mentions for me. So if y'all have a difference, or y'all want to talk to your boy, tell me y'all top 5 in the past decade if y'all gamers. Leave a like, comment, and please subscribe to the channel. Your boy's trying to grow, and that way one day I can be doing this all the time. So y'all have a blessed week. For you 9-to-5ers, God bless us all. Y'all have a blessed week, and let's hang in there to get through another long week and get to another weekend to do whatever the hell we want to do. Love y'all. Later.